Greetings troops, General Diamond Slayer here. Welcome back to part 2 of my hoi4 Spain updated guide video. Today we're going to be continuing with the long run fun, and this video is going to be the conquest video. So we're going to be going to war and having some fun. Now, last time we left off right at this point. If you saw the last video, you know what. I'm not going to do a recap here, but we're getting ready for war. So what is our war trajectory? Well, first of all, we're going to be letting the Germans go around the Maginot, defeat France, then we're going to go to war with Vichy France to steal their industry, to steal their empire, and make Spain a big empire. Make Spain a big blob on the map. Spain is going to be number one. Francisco Franco here is going to be a very smiley and happy guy. There goes the Germans around the Maginot. How's that going? Very well, actually. There goes Luxembourg in no time at all. All processing is done, so now we will have oil to fuel our tanks. Let's get assembly line production. Spain has a very weak economy, so getting this ahead of time is going to help boost it. Shall we go up manpower? No. Going up any higher is going to give us negative debuffs. Let's just get the army logistics guy for now. And do we want anything here? No. Netherlands is gone. MP. Let's see, what are we going to research next? Let's research... Actually no, let's get some industry. Let's get this radio, improve our radio. We got cross-country railway. Oh, we can get an extra research slot now. Let's make a slight detour. Actually no, let's support the war economy first and then get like extra research, because Spain is still recovering from the civil war. Factory output +7. Yeah, get these bonuses down to the minimum level before we get to expanding the war industry. We can't actually get rid of these recovering from civil war debuffs fully, so this is going to be our stopping point. Japan has just formed its faction, and now we're training up more divisions than we have manpower for. Yes, game, I know you're recommending I do this, but no, I'm not going to. What's our resources look like actually? Oh, we're short on steel. Okay, it's a good thing I checked that. Now let's switch to limited exports. Does that fix up our steel deficit? No, it doesn't. Don't mind the German guarantee. We're in the same faction as Germany, so the German AI is like, it's perfectly fine. You can annex our puppet. We do not care. We do not care at all. See, our puppet can be Spain's own as long as Spain wants it. So let's do this, and let's also try a naval invasion from Valencia to Marseille. Not Marseille then, Toulon. Naval targeting 2 ports at the same time means we have a higher chance of getting an actual landing. But our main thrust is going to be along the border, because Vichy France does not have too many troops once it's first formed. So it should be easy enough for us to get Vichy France. Let's move our fleet. Let's change the priority. Medium. Get to Barcelona. Automatic naval base. Automatic naval base. Get over here and you can start patrolling the Western Mediterranean. Anyone else has naval supremacy in this region? Only Vichy France would matter. No one else matters besides Vichy. Let's get the next level of infantry equipment. Once trucks finish, my game just experienced a lag spike. Why was that? No idea. No idea what that was about, but that doesn't matter too much. Did my computer overload in some way? No clue. Anyway, recovering from civil war is almost done. Well, let's see, how's recovering from Civil War? Basically nothing. We're still recovering until 1944 though. That's fine. There we go, we got trucks now. Let's also get... I said I was moving back to tanks. Let's move back our research tanks. Improve medium tanks, because by the time we get to 1940 our current tank production is going to be years out of date. Because the tank we currently have is a 1938 tank. Let's get this into the field. We have 57 Army XP. Let's change our armored division, give it the old skull over here, and give this motorized. Motorize this, mobile battalions. So our goal is to make it about 32 combat width. I think I'm gonna go with for this video. It's gonna be fine at this combat width for now. I want you in production. Oh, we can't train any more manpower. We are infantry spamming too many men with not enough equipment and manpower apparently. That's fine. Deploy. Get to the fronts. The generals need you. Okay, you guys get to the front over here. I want all of your divisions on this border here, and all of your divisions get ready for North Africa. Good. Understood. So, who else is going to get naval dominance? The UK, but we have the most naval dominance in this region. Justification: Soviet Union is just justifying against Bessarabia. We can ignore that. It's not our problem. That's Germany's problem. If the Axis go to war with the Soviets, that's better for us. Because guess what? We're backstabbing the Axis. Yes, instead of suffering and taking land from the Allies, we are going to go to war with the Axis powers. And this is going to be a very fun war for us. Kingdom of Hungary joins the Germans. Looks like the Germans are going to go on a Balkan adventure pretty soon actually. Churchill. I hear you have more dockyards for me, Churchill. We're going to continue our little destroyer spam. Goodbye, King. We don't care for King. We only need Francisco Franco. There is no other king in Spain. No other ruler of Spain. Franco reigns supreme. Expand the war industry, always. And we're gonna get the duty to work next. We don't need dockyard output, do we? Let's get armored protection. And just like this, Spain has 5 research slots very quickly. What's our compliance at now? That's F7. We have 25% in some places, not close to 35%. Of course, Africa is going to have our highest amount of compliance, because why not? Grand Doctrine for our navy, we're going to do Fleet in Bean. We're ready for war with Vichy France. Nice. Let's take the game down to free speed, because unlike the Civil War, this is one I actually want to micro. Safety, like I said, Germany will not get itself involved. And the Vichy French have left their lines wide open for us. How nice of them. Is Syria still under Vichy control? I wonder. Are we going to be able to get Syria? And Germany? Why not? I'll take any lend-lease you give me. I will take it. Take it. Okay, let's just get this guy to march along the coast by shift-clicking all of these tiles here. We do not care about the front line. Our naval invasion went off without a hitch. The Vichy French appear to just be deploying their fleet now. Encircle this division, please. Go, 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 go. Looks like we're not going to get an encirclement. Hold on. There's the opportunity for encircling that division again. Let's see how that goes. We overran it. Nice. That's even better. And it looks like this guy successfully naval invaded. So that means the Vichy French AI is going to be fighting a 2-front war on their mainland, as well as a huge front in Africa. Have they taken our colonies yet? Alright, they can't access our colonies. Nice. Germany, Italy, why are your divisions piling off into my African colonies when you had Ethiopia over here to be used? Ooh, Syria, we're at war with Syria. Nice. We had naval combat. Wow, they absolutely gutted our fleet. Yeah, this is what happens when the Vichy French have a bigger fleet than us. And then our amateur little navy here tries to do combat with it. And this is another reason why fight the allies when you can fight someone who's weaker than you. Let's get war bonds. Assembly line production's done. Let's get the next layer of this. And then I think we need extra fuel production. What's our construction look like? Building the long line of military factories. Get this fuel processing up in priority. Vichy, for some reason, is guarding the German border, as if the Germans are gonna invade Vichy. I'm pretty sure the Spanish are currently a bigger threat than the Germans right now, Vichy. Okay. Let's merge the front line because clearly we're getting overstretched. Why would you draw a front line in somewhere that's not at war? Drag this. Control drag. Okay, done. Get to work. Oops. I got myself encircled. I feel like almost every video I do these days, or every hoi4 run I've done recently, I get myself encircled. We're gonna ignore the Panzer, the tank division for now. It's going to eventually have equipment to field at least 2 tank divisions. How many tanks? How long is it going to take us to produce medium tanks? Oh, we have no production of medium tanks. Whoops. That's fine. What just researched? No idea. Vichy France has capitulated. So we're going to directly annex all of this part of Vichy. Right, don't think I forgot about you, Japan. I am going to be liberating Vietnam, Cambodia, and Laos. Basically get rid of French Indochina. It's not necessary for us. Bye bye French Indochina. You were not necessary because Japan is going to be a very hungry boy for you. Now, what are we gonna annex? It looks like the British AI hasn't taken control of Syria yet, so we're gonna take Syria for ourselves. If this happened in actual World War II, the British would view it as a threat. Let's take North Africa. We're gonna take Corsica as well, because why not? And then we're gonna take some land over here. Anything else useful over here? Let's just take this. Alright, let's take the French Caribbean. America would not be very happy with this. Oh, the French Caribbean is under Free French control, it appears. Let's take Madagascar. Make it a Spanish island. So this way, anything else worthwhile for us taking? Let's take this random feast thing. And then let's make a puppet after the fact. Let's satellite Mali. I guess we're only going to satellite Mali then. It's the only one that makes sense. How big is Togo? Too small. Too small. Too small. All of these are too small, so we're not going to get any factories and manpower from it. So we might as well annex it and then take the French fleet. Lebanon has a fleet. Interesting. Well, Vichy France, I thank you for your fleet. And now we have more than replaced our fleet which we lost. All thanks to the French funding us a fleet. Going to come in very handy in the future. Let's research this. Although, let me check out my tank production. Okay, that's fine. We need to get back to researching artillery actually. so we can get a better gun for our tank. Proof radio is done. So now we play the waiting game. Operation Barbarossa. Sorry Sweden, no ball bearings for you. Spain is going to be an autarkic nation on its own, and it has just started producing its tanks. Let's see, what have we researched here? We have trucks in production already, game. Okay, expand the war industry is done. And let's do the duty to work. Can we start coin anything? We still have war bonds, resources. Actually, let's check how much steel do we have. Plenty of steel. We even have a surplus of rubber now. Let's see. What is our resistance? 0% in our core Spanish territory and 26% compliance. Let's get an intelligence agency to speed this up. Now, Italy, what does your navy look like? Now, before this video is coming out, I actually had a fun video uploaded with a little Italy game. Right now, Italy still has their navy, but they're gonna lose it. I think I'm gonna get engine. We need speed. We can sacrifice armor. We don't need armor for our tanks, because we're fighting the AI. How much armor could we possibly need? But we have no manpower. Do I want to take the hit? Okay, we're still mobilizing men. We're still mobilizing a decent number of men. Let's take a look at our army. Shift E. Wait, that's not the army ledger. Let's hit this equipment. We almost have enough men in the field. Oh, faction intelligence sharing, eh? Anti-partisan. Our spies are going to be mostly for domestic. Italian AI. You could have taken the Suez if you were smart. But it's the AI. Not very smart. Just like the British AI isn't defending the Suez properly. The Italian AI is too incompetent to take the Suez. And there goes Trotsky. Actually, they might actually be competent, actually. And there goes Iraq. We're actually out of national focuses that I find useful to do. Let's just do that division Azul now. Demand. Tangiers Exclave might be the only other useful focus down here. Spain's focus tree suffers from, once you complete it quickly, you complete it quickly. I guess we can go down our army branch next, but there's not really a lot of focuses to be done. Improved artillery upgrade. Peru declared war on Ecuador. We now have a spy. Root out resistance. Over here. Let's see. Occupied territories. Alright, that's where our manpower went. Garrisons. Let's see. Occupied territories. Where is Spain? Let's bring you down to local police force and see what your resistance looks like. Not gonna resist. No. Local police force gives us faster compliance growth than secret police. That's why I switched over to it now, because it's gonna be very useful for us. Let's see, how fast is this going up? It's going decently. Compliance is needed to reduce the base target. Oh, the fall of Cairo. Nice. Let's see if the Italian AI can keep control of it. So our compliance is going up to what? Is it going up to 38? That's what this base value is for. 45%? Okay, so we should be in a couple of months calling our country, but it seems it's almost time for Operation Barbarossa to begin. Let's change these guys over to infantry. We do not need mountaineers. And sorry, economy, it's time for extensive conscription. I need manpower. Yesterday. Huh. We have enough. Oh, we don't have medium tanks yet. Well, we're about to make it much worse. We're gonna design the next tank in 45 days actually. So next on our research agenda, engineering, nothing useful there. Let's get started on mechanized. We're probably not gonna field any mechanized, but it's gonna be fine to have. That is actually a smart idea, Italian AI. I know you're not gonna hold the Suez, but that is a very wise idea. Let's see. Army of Africa. You can tell this is an old focus tree because this no longer works properly as Paradox has changed the doctrine system. Let's see. Energy gain per core. Let's get that. Now we're to the point where I am running out of things to do national focus wise. How much oil do we have? We're extracting 0 oil. Okay, so our fuel gain is all from refineries. So getting any oil, any more oil of this is going to be useless to us. Okay, that's fine. Let's get the next level of construction then. And let's also prioritize this, getting into production. We're going to deprioritize this line of military factories and increase the production of this one. Brilliant. Now, for our army, we're going to put them mostly on the German border here to hold the line. We're also going to put one step on the Italian border. I think we're going to take Sardinia. We're going to take Sardinia. Oh, British AI. How? How did you get over here, British AI? Somebody explain this to me. Somebody explain this. Mussolini, what are you up to? How many divisions does Mussolini have actually? 151. And it appears we're not mobilizing manpower fast enough. We have 700,000 men in the field. Let's get another big army out. Let's get these divisions into an army. We have 2, 4, 7. Right, this guy is going to go to Africa in a new theater because clearly Mussolini is held on to Africa, and Francisco Franco can take over the African front. Alright, we're just waiting for Operation Barbarossa to begin. Okay, Mussolini mopped up his little affair in southern Italy. Brilliant. Let's see, we're gonna want screens, the new school, why not? Land doctrine, let's get this now. Let's see, we want mobile recon and assault. Oh, why not? Mobile recon and assault, we're gonna put... Alright, that's what my tank division is missing. It's missing motorized. I want to put some 2 of these motorized artillery. Give our tank division a bit more juice. Speaking of tank division, let's get our improved medium tank out and give the Freeman turret medium armament that uses chromium. This one does not use chromium. 45, 35. Let's take the 35. We don't want to use chromium. I don't think Spain has much chromium. special modules, the same special modules as last time. Sloped armor or additional machine guns. Okay, let's put additional machine guns. Because Spain didn't have much of an economy. Oh! We don't have any army XP. I did not realize that. My bad. Give me a second. Let's see. Generate army XP. Can I send you an attaché? No. Who can I send an attaché? I know I can send you an attaché. Probably can't send you an attaché. Not a smart idea either too. Let's improve relations and see if the British will like us. We need army XP. Wait. Oh, they haven't taken that. You know what? Actually, let's not push North Africa. Oh wait, no, we're on the supply edge. We're on the supply edge. We have to hold the front line here. Otherwise, North Africa is just gonna spiral out of control. Alright, we also have to man Gibraltar. Let's get the defense against strategic bombing. Might as well. Protect the homeland. Francisco Franco is a very happy man. Will you accept my attaché? You will not accept my attaché. Is Mussolini already losing in Africa? 50-50. They got pushed out of Ethiopia for sure. Oh, now we have tanks. Probably not much of a mechanized force. Let's take a look at your equipment. How much equipment do you have? It's actually fully manned. Nice. Gonna be very useful to have. Okay, now we have enough XP to design the tank. I should have saved the design. Alright, let's see if I remember how I designed this tank. 3-man turret, medium armament, howitzer, radio, and there we go. This is why we did not annex Indochina, because Japan has just gone after it now. We would be at war with Japan, and I don't have the energy or the willpower to deal with Japan at all right now. Actually, secondary turret, small cannon. You can go, and you can go, and there we go. Actually, no, let's give it a bit more bite. Oops. Less of a bite? Yeah, this is good. Into production you go. 15 factories on infantry equipment. Put more on supported equipment. And there we go. Let's assign some factories to repair in our blown up infrastructure. We cannot. Alright, it requires army XP to quark. Whoa, 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 whoa! Why is resistance so high in France? No. This is horrible. This is horrible. You are gonna get martial law. Martial law, I see. That is very dangerous for us. Looks like I'm gonna have to transfer my little spy over here. Good thing I realized that now. Okay, let's change our garrison priority and make you one. Oops, wrong thing added. Does this reduce our garrisons? Yes. Okay, this garrison business is very bad business. Hold on a second, it's July 10th. Something's wrong. Oh, Barbarossa has started. We're not gonna get garrison support from you, are we? Why did I miss Barbarossa starting? And it looks like it's gonna stall. Actually, I want to confirm that Bob has stalled before we backstab Germany. So we're gonna wait a couple more months. The British are fighting in Africa strongly, so we don't have to worry about Italy dying yet. And there goes the Suez. Mussolini is incompetent. Let's fire the fascist guy now, actually. Change him for the elusive gentleman. How much manpower are we using in garrisons? A decent amount. Defense against strategic bombers done. Tangiers, there we go. Leave faction. I think I'm ready for war. Emphasis on the I think I'm ready for war. Famous last words. 30 divisions, brilliant. So we're gonna send more over here. So this guy has, so Franco gets 22 divisions. That leaves us with 15. Out of the 15, 8 of you are gonna besiege Gibraltar, and then the other 7 of you are gonna besiege Corsica. No, Sardinia. Under this guy and under this guy. Brilliant. I wish you good luck against Iberia. Not Iberia. Against Mussolini. He's Mussolini, it shouldn't be too difficult. Let's call this Africa. Once we mop up Africa, we'll move on to the Italian mainland. Imagine getting a Spanish Italian puppet. That would be very nice for us. We have sabotage. Here's martial law isn't good enough for France. Occupied is in exile. Why do you want to resist me? Vichy France, why do you want to resist me so? Looks like we're gonna need that extra spy. Alright, let's get our submarines into the Mediterranean and get a navy fleet out of the Mediterranean. It's okay, so European, and you're docked. Okay, you can go over here and have an extra fleet. The bulk of our navy can stay in the Mediterranean. And we're still lacking manpower. Right. We left the Axis, did we? Leave Axis. Justify war. 30 days, not bad. Let's get our tanks into position to do a minor offensive operation and shorten our front line dramatically. Over here. Oh wait, we have a truce. When does our little truce with Germany expire? Where is it? Alright, we're still going to be going to war with Japan, so don't justify on Germany directly. I forgot. Justify on Slovakia. Because I'm smart, I'm not going to go to war with Germany. It's going to take longer than justifying on Germany directly, but it means I won't be bogged down in Asia. Spain has no interest in Asia. Wasn't there like a truce period when you leave a faction? Am I blind? I think I'm blind. I'm not seeing the truce button. There is supposed to be a truce when you leave a faction with somebody. But for some reason it's not here. Okay, we got another spy. You're going to be going immediately down to Algeria to fix Algeria for us. Okay, resistance is going down in Algeria. It's going down in Vichy France now. Let's see, interrogation techniques. What's our construction look like? Not bad. We still need more production on tanks. Let's build some more mills. But yeah, our civilian economy is at its limit. At its limit, actually. Completely at its limit. Let's start researching 1942 stuff. Research. Just get the mechanized into production how it is. At some point in the future down the line. We're gonna need more oil. What's our daily gain? Maximum daily consumption is 580. It's almost enough to fulfill our tanks, but not nearly enough for us. So looks like the Axis aren't taking the threat of Spain coming in behind them seriously. When are we gonna be able to declare war on Slovakia? December 16th, 1941. Not bad. Let's get some more entrenchment here. Japan is going to war. Mali just looks so weird. Okay, I need a big place I can puppet. I need to create a few puppets. Mozambique, release nation, because you are wasting my manpower. Niger, release nation. We're keeping Madagascar under our boot. Algeria, you're staying under our boot as well. Who else has a bunch of states? Mauritania, release as our puppet. Free up some manpower. And I'm pretty sure this is all I'm gonna puppet for now. We don't want Chad. Raj, have your territory. It's useless to me. How much manpower did that free up? Some manpower. Okay, we're gonna back down for Tangier. We do not want to go to war with the British. We do not want to go to war with the British at all. Motorization. An armored core. Interesting. Let's give Japan docking rights. That's gonna be fun. The Japanese AI is just gonna overstretch itself even more. What's our compliance? Oh, we can start calling our country. If we had guns in the stockpile. Shortage is gonna last for 33 days and then we can start having an actual country and fixing our manpower at last. First state I'm gonna call back is Madrid. We can't have our capital not be a core. I realize there is high level of resistance in Algeria. But there is nothing I can do about this anymore. What eggs? How? Mussolini. Mussolini. Crush the British, please crush the British. Crush the British, please. I don't want an Italian British puppet. Maybe I should have taken the war with Japan. Okay, tanks, relocate. We're going straight into Italy. I guess we only have one general. Wait, Why am I deploying more infantry when we don't have the guns? I want to start calling my own country. Wow, we have plenty of artillery in stockpile though. Let's see. Armored division, let's give it mobile motorized artillery. Motorized artillery. There we go. 30 to combat with exactly. And it appears the Germans and Italians aren't taking us seriously, but Barbarossa is going horribly. Brilliant, the British have crushed. Wait. The Soviets outright puppeted Finland? That hardly ever happens. Rip the Finnish AI. Okay, brilliant. The Italian threat has been neutralized. Now that I think about it, you go to a separate army. And field commanders, promote you straight up to a general. Brilliant. Offensive doctrine. This one. Let's see. Army division recovery rate, fine. Can I call anything yet? I don't have guns yet. Somebody give me guns. I need guns. Ooh, we're building a gun surplus now. I almost deficit. Wow. Gun surplus is gonna be here for Spain. That's a good thing. We're just doing national focuses for doing national focuses sake at this point. It does not even matter. And we're ready for war. 1.2k. Let's buy some guns from the British. Because why not? There we go. Let's go to war with Slovakia. Are you kidding me? I'm still going to go to war with Japan? Ah, that sucks. Well, looks like we're at war with Japan. You push very aggressively. You push. I'll actually argue that Gibraltar is gonna fall in an instant. You push across North Africa. Push towards Tripoli. We're gonna do what the British failed to do. And we're going to take the game down to 3 speed because I cannot micromanage the game at 5 speed. Let's see how much of France we can eat up before. America, you can have naval access before the Germans respond. Wait, the Italians are trying to land troops here. Interesting. Too late, Italy. No, we're not gonna give any allied troops any access to Spanish territory. The Germans are beginning to reinforce the area. Gibraltar is now secured. So you can join the line in Italy. Brilliant. Join the line in Italy and get going on to Rome. Our Spanish puppet awaits us. This is the best way we can do a land grab. Okay, you guys are pushing fine. How's our invasion of Corsica going? Let's take 2 divisions and transfer it over to this main line. You go. Just move towards Calgary. Go. The Germans have begun to respond actually. Let's see if we can secure the Maginot. Get across the Maginot line before the Germans do. Now, can Spain take Paris for Christmas? No. We're not gonna make it quite to Paris, but close enough to Paris. And we got encircled. That's unfortunate. Alright, can we call? We have a gun deficit. Why? British AI. I am so tired of you, British AI. I am so tired of you. I am going to absolutely sue you. You are stealing land that belongs to the mighty Spanish Empire. I weakened Italy not for the British AI to interfere, but for me to have fun with Italy. Fine, looks like we're stuck in northern Italy. Only because of the British AI being the British AI. Why are you so AI? Why are you so? Okay, we appear to have seized a piece of the west wall and the Maginot Line. I don't think it's going to push any further, but we're going to halt our all-out offensive now, consolidate the line. Let's see, get this. And we're going to relocate our tanks from Italy once I finish with down there. Okay, how's that then? Okay, that's done. Relocate these divisions to the main Italy line. Our gun deficit has just gotten worse. Let's just buy all the guns we can get on the market. And filter to guns. Venezuela, give us some guns. Your buddy Spain over here needs some guns. Move towards Ferreira. Come on, come on. Take northern Italy. I suspect southern Italy may be stuck with a British proxy. Mussolini is probably going to be losing his mind right now. War bonds. Okay, let's isolate Brest. Are we at the we're at the gates of Paris? Let's get Paris. And I think that's gonna mess the German supply up in the area very badly. There goes Hong Kong. That's standard practice though. Okay, there we go. We've isolated Brest. Now let's mop up. Let's see. Sabotage. Alright, speaking of sabotage. Occupying France is very expensive. Where is France? Martial law is not good enough. Harsh quotas. Okay, forced labor. Did that just make things worse? Okay, let's puppet Algeria. Let's puppet Algeria so we can only deal with mainland France. Now we're not gonna get to keep France in the peace most of France in the northern France in the peace conference, but we can keep Vichy France. Where is it? Where is Algeria? Algeria, come out, wherever you are. Sort by resistance. Algeria has some of the highest resistance around. Okay, never mind. Algeria does not have some of the highest resistance. Why is Algeria resisting me? Release as puppet. Alright, oops. Cavalry. Oops. We want cavalry. Let's put some motorized in there. Mobile battalions, put cavalry. Does this reduce our manpower? Yes, but we don't have enough trucks for this. It's fine. I'm going to take the expense. Ooh, and we can start coring our country. Let's start with the Madrid garrison. Then we're going to start with these guys. Okay, that's 2 tiles we're coin in our own country. It appears I'm about to lose a tank division, eh? Last time. Let's see if we can cheese this and unpin it. Go, come on, come on, come on, come on, get my tanks out. Go, 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 get my tank out of this encirclement. It appears that this tank division may be lost. Yeah, it's lost. It's a write-off. Italy is too strong still. Right, now let's go mop up Brest. You retreat 1 tile. You take this tile. How is the Eastern Front looking? Not too bad actually. There goes Rome. And now we take Ferrara. Wow. We lost the tank division already though. Spanish. Italy must be a reality. It appears they've cut us off in this area. Reverse encirclements are happening all over the front line. Looks like our grip on Paris is weak. We've overstretched the line. Fall back. This is what happens when you overextend the line. Bad things happen. Not to worry, our manpower should be fixing in a couple of days as we speak. I think we might be able to relieve this division in Brest, unlike the other divisions we lost. Yes, this encirclement is maintainable. Okay, Paris is lost. Pin this division, pin it, pull, retreat from this style. Reconsolidate, reform the line, please, please reform the line. Looks like we may need the British troops here because we're overstretched. Okay. But our push into Italy is going successfully though. At a high cost though, I'm pretty sure. Tobruk. Let's see, how's our occupation of France looking? Not the best, but still manageable. There goes Tobruk. And there goes Iran. You redeploy here. And you go reinforce that line immediately. Stat. Because this guy lost a bunch of troops and he has too long a front to manage, it appears. Okay. Wow. Encircle Italian troops. How many Spanish troops have died so far? 162,000 Spanish. For how many Italians? 104. And how many Germans? 172,000. Not too bad. Pretty sure, yep, we're running up a massive gun deficit. Alright, let's mop up rest. Why does France have... wait, no. Okay, France does not have... That question I was gonna ask is stupid. That's not France. I'm mistaken. I'm mistaken. Reinforce the line. I said fall back from this tower, not gonna hold it. Okay, looks like my tanks might be needed to stabilize a sector of the front. Go. Stabilize, stabilize, stabilize. You can be destroyed. Let's see if we can counter attack and get rid of this danger. Wow, I move the tanks and this area immediately gets into a danger zone. Interesting. Let's release Chilbog again. Okay, we're falling back to more defensible lines. How's Africa look? Mopped up? Brilliant. Go join the Italian army, which needs to halt, by the way, because they have bled themselves dry. Okay, I think we may be in a stable position now, after I say this for the 10th time again. Ship this guy across the Mediterranean. Okay, Britain, you can have military access now. Flood your troops into my territory. I think I've occupied enough. I am way overstretched. I need allied manpower. Okay, redeploying divisions. Is this a supply hub? Yes, it is a supply hub. We take this supply hub, we cut off the line. Okay, Orleans is ours and will remain ours. Okay, the French have landed a D-Day. Oh, nice. Germany, collapse already, would you? Looks like we have the British coming to reinforce our line now. We might be able to take Rome actually. Give me Rome. Okay, we're starving to death over here. I'll settle for this tile then. Give me the tiles around Rome. Actually, let me ask these guys for military access. Give me supply. There we go, that fixes our supply area in the area. Push. Okay, I think now we should be able to take Rome. Nope, we're not gonna be able to take Rome. Italy is still fortified. Can we join the British? We can. Okay, we're in the Allies now. Because why not? That means they're gonna start flooding their troops into our territory. The peace conference is what matters most. Nothing else matters to us. Brazil, I'll take your lend lease. It appears that I overbit my hand here. Wow, we have a lot of manpower now actually. This is what happens when you start calling your country. But I don't have the guns. Wow, that is a massive gun deficit. Somebody needs to do something about it. Like build more factories. Build more factories. Now we should have air supremacy. Thanks to the Allies. Now Germany is fighting the two-front war in 1942. As if that was, as if it wasn't bad enough that Barbarossa stalled. Now France, I don't want to occupy any more France, so joining the Allies is fine in that regard. Oh, let me see. Can I ask for the control of any states? No. Not successfully. We're halting all attacks except for this one. One minor division should be pushable. And maybe encirclement Italy. While we're at it, Ancona. You know, I just realized I have a navy I'm not using. And we are now bleeding the Germans. Let's get rid of Brest. A thorn in our side it is. We're still bleeding equipment. United States wants to give us equipment? No. I'll take equipment from Brazil, but I will not take anything from the USA. It's a trick. Come on, Mussolini, you know you want to be cool. Let's get some better coal. Production. Now. Looks like Italia has stalled. Okay, we're gonna leave Italy stalled then. Any useful national focuses? Resistance suppression, yes, give me that. Because France is being a pain in the neck in terms of equipment eaten. Equipment being eaten up. Mop this up, please. What do you think you're doing, Brest? You shall not break my division, buddy. I shall break you first. I shall continue to liberate France, no matter the cost. Okay, that's another 3 German divisions dead. Well, 4 now. They reinforced the tile. How foolish of them. So that's a Panzer division. Nice. And the port of Cherbourg is also gone. And let us get... we're not going to be able to take Paris. Looks like the Germans are on the retreat. Okay, Brest has fallen. Not Brest. Yeah, Brest has fallen. Cherbourg has fallen. We have puppet divisions. I don't want puppet divisions. What I want is guns. Wait a second. What order? Oh, I've hardly ever heard this plane. I guess it's because I play Germany too often. So it's always an Axis victory. Alright, we need to occupy more of Italy so that Mussolini can lose his top hat. Okay, now we've reinforced our divisions a bit. They can push somewhat. It looks like southern Italy is also falling. Wait, what? Oh, British Iraq. I almost thought that was an Egyptian flag, or maybe I'm just mistaking flags at this point. Don't blame me, I'm recording this at a very late hour of the night, so my brain isn't working properly. Maybe I should not play hoi4 for so many hours in a row. Can we take Ancona now or make an encirclement? How many divisions does Italy have? 108, and they're all in mainland Italy. Okay, we're not gonna get Ancona. Let's try to squeeze these divisions out. We're still low on supply in terms of weapons and manpower, and we need one to fix the other. It's gonna take 100 days. Let's make another encirclement. Let's see what's supply in this area. Lots of supply linking up to Paris. Oh, the Germans break through one area, we're gonna be breaking through another area. Tanks! Off to Italy you go. Let's say this area. To get through Bologna to Ferrara. Let's get this. Naval victory, we sunk a ship. That's nice. Not that it matters. I am horrible for morale. We're not gonna go to total mobilization. Why? Because I don't want total mobilization. We are only fighting a war of survival, and the Spanish people must be kept out of the war. And total mobilization means we have to do things Spain would not normally do. And it shall not be named what Spain does not normally like to do. Looks like we are ready for another attempt to get towards Rome. Rome will be Spanish. The Spanish flag will be flying up and down the Italian peninsula. Not the British flag, the Spanish flag. Smash these divisions. Smash these divisions. Okay, smash this. I think we can do a breakthrough and widen the front over here so that our supply situation is less precarious. The march on Rome will be done. It will be done by the end of 1942. This Francisco Franco vows. Okay, we can do a push in Italy. Let's do a push along the French border as well. Help the Soviets out so that marching to Berlin can be made easier. Let's get another encirclement of 2 small divisions. This is not anything compared to my Pope encirclements, but I envisioned tank Spain to be better than this. But with the way the AI works, the war is not working historically, so it's kind of a rush. Normally, I wouldn't do anything as Spain until 1942 actually. Not until 1942-43. But nowadays, the Axis AI just collapses on itself so quickly. It's like the game isn't balanced on historical for the Axis to stand a chance. Okay, we've pushed towards Ferrara and Bologna. Nice. Very nice cities in northern Italy. There goes Mussolini. Who is gonna get Mussolini as the puppet? Will it be the British or will it be the Spanish? Wait a second, who's the leader of the British? Winston Churchill. Oh, okay, I almost thought I saw a bald head. Italy in civil war! Magnifique. Who got the puppet? Yes! We got Spanish Italy! That is magnificent. Something finally goes right. We get Spanish Italy. Spain is gonna have its empire. And it only took how many thousand Spaniards to die? 382 Spaniards died, killing 372,000 Italians. Nice. And how many Germans? We've killed almost 1 million Germans. So we have bled, but we have made the Axis bleed a lot more than us. Definitely, for every inch of ground they held, they bled. They were bled dry. Let's show up our positions in northern Italy. This is good. This is good. Rome belongs under the Spanish banner. And we are now going to encircle even more Italians and get even bigger encirclements, and even more casualties shall be inflicted upon the Italians. This is just perfect, beautiful. And once we secure Italy, we can move to France. Enemy raid executed. Who cares? I don't care. Spain joins the joined the Axis, then joined the Allies. It basically did an Italy in World War I. I got your back, Germany, but not really. I wonder what the peace conference is gonna look like. It's gonna be a mess. There we go. Repubblica Socialista Italia has capitulated, which means we begin our reorganization. So what we're gonna do is transfer you and you over to the French line, because I'm not gonna be pushing through the Balkans. I refuse to push through the Balkans. Tanks can stay here for now. You guys fortify this line here and move towards wine. Now you, I want at Sedan and push towards this area. I think we can get rid of more guerrillas and core 2 more tiles from our country, which will give us even more manpower. And let's extort heroism, because we have combat casualties starting to take a toll. Everything else can be ignored. We're not going to be using any research facilities, but oh, our coal production is dying now. That's interesting. Go, go, go. The great reorganization. Ooh, thumbnail. Right, let's finish mopping up this mess. Recon company is done. Let's get some more higher level MP. How is the French territory treating us now? Much better than before. I think it might be a compounding effect. Okay, you guys are here, so push a couple of tiles actually. It looks like the Balkan front might be about to collapse in a matter of weeks. Now, as for you, see if you can push Sudan. I cannot tell the allied AI. You know, now would be a nice time for the British AI to kick me out of their faction, because this area is getting too clustered of a front line. I cannot see which divisions are whose. But I do see a possibility for an encirclement towards Amiens. We are also fighting along the Maginot Line. So of course we're not going to be pushing anywhere fast. If we take Zagreb, will Croatia collapse? Yugoslavia is back on the map. Not what you guys were supposed to be doing down here, but it's fine. It's great to have more allies back on the map. Wait, Radical Yugoslavia? Oh, interesting. Fascist Yugoslavia is in the Allies. Interesting. That is an interesting proposal, actually. Let's see. Push! You know, maybe I should redirect my main efforts from France to the Balkans. As Churchill said, the soft underbelly. It's really gonna be a soft underbelly. Push, man, push! Okay, we're pushing. This tower can be broken. And then we can liberate Brussels. 87, 88, 94. Pin this. Okay, no. Take this. We're still forming encirclements in places. Push! Wherever possible, men. We will grind our way through France. Absolutely bleed out the Germans. Go, 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 go. On every single front, things are going better than they should have. Well, not better than they should have. We're still grinding in positional warfare, but it's manageable. Right, let's get some army high command. Flexible. Motorization. State still is the military. Why not? Bold attack. Why not? Okay, I'm going to transfer some guys down here because I do not trust this line not to buckle. Alright, let's go up to 4 speed because it seems the Soviets are pushing through Romania. I want to get this video finished. And of course the line's breaking. How's our gun production? Ouch, that is painful. Do we want better guns or do we want to keep our 126 days? We can wait 126 days to resume an offensive. Can I leave the faction? No. Okay, bleeding out. We may be about to be encircled in Yugoslavia. Or we could do a reverse encirclement, why not? Reverse encirclement because the Germans are being Germans? Why not? Seems they've started reinforcing the front line. Liberation of Paris, September 1942, and there's a naval invasion of Brussels. Nice. Divisions push this style. Let's link up with that naval invasion. If we can. Nice. We broke through the line. Germany, I think you're doomed. Yeah, whatever you have in France now, Adolf, is gone. It's gone. It's gone. Absolutely gone. Our Spanish troops are contributing to the encirclement and destruction of whatever German army is in this area. Brilliant. 97, 70, 70. Let's see. Yeah, the French border has collapsed. The French line has collapsed. The French. Actually, I am going to relocate my Spanish troops off the French border, and we are going to be making a rush for Berlin. Berlin will be mine. Wow, this video is already longer than I anticipated. I think I may cut out some bits. Alright, longer than I anticipated this video is gonna be. Nothing's too important here. It's gonna be cuttable. Okay, infantry, research. At this point the research is useless to us. All we need to prioritize is getting more guns in the field. More guns are all that matter. We have a big Spanish industry. And we're just doing this to have some fun. Okay, we're in position. Push to Berlin! Onwards Berlin! Here we come! Yeah, we're overrunning whatever this defenses the Germans have over here. This is a rush. We have only 8% war score though. Who are the majors left though? Only the Germans? Nice. Can't get control of state. Can't get control of state. Can we get control of state now? Ooh, request garrison, why not? Ooh, now we can ask for control of state. No, not Holland. Oyster Elms, Holstein and Hanover as well. We can't get the Rhineland though. That's fine. We want to paint the map Spain. Just keep pushing, boys. Now, let it be known in the history books that Spain is the one who's going to make the rush for Berlin and who's going to reach Berlin first. I have lost track of where my tanks are. Where in the world? Okay, there are my tanks. Go. Go, go, go. Get to the Danish border. Ooh, cruiser submarine. Nice. This technology will be very useful after the war. Spanish tanks took Berlin. Spanish tanks have taken Berlin. Nice. This is a Spain to remember. The Yalta Conference. Nationalist Spain is only going to take what it wants. Westphalen? No. No, no, no. Is that encirclement? Massive encirclement. Not massive, decent encirclement over here. PS Spain is occupying more territory than it needs. Magnifique. And once Germany officially capitulates, I can end the video. What's going on here? Who's justifying war? United Kingdom is justifying? Oh, secure Iraq. That's fine. Hey, Britain. We're allies, aren't we? Bulgaria has capitulated. What does Germany have left to lose? Alright, before I go, let me look at the casualties. 1.6 million Germans to us. And add in another number of Italians, so the casualties are virtually 3-1 in our favor. That's magnifique. Let's hold the Italian front, because there is no point in pushing into the Balkans. Hungary proclaims Greater Hungary. Don't tell me this just made Hungary a major. No. Hungary is not a major. And Danzig is about to fall, and I think just Vienna needs to be taken. Ooh, I think we may have an actually open path. The path to the gateway to Vienna is open. That is brilliant. This is going to be an easy victory for us. Easy victory. Oh, the Romanians showed up to defend Vienna. How ironic, Romania. You're here defending Vienna, and yet your own country has been overrun. Brilliant. Reichskommissariat has surrendered to us. Vienna is falling to us. Or wine? Wine? I have no idea how you pronounce that. Yes. Oh, Yugoslavian troops, not Spanish troops. I thought that said Spanish troops for a second there. What spirits are there to bolster? Wait, the enemy's been bombing us? Interesting. Let's get Orbons. Poland is back on the map. Vienna? Oh, Vienna is holding. Bulgarian divisions are defending Vienna now. Romania abandoned Vienna. Did they realize it was a mistake to try to protect Vienna? I wonder. Well, looks like the Germans may be about to surrender anyway. Even without the fall of Vienna, Germany is a goner. We may be getting a peace conference any second now. Come on. There we go. Peace conference. Right, now Spain's priorities: securing Mediterranean land. First and foremost. Let's take this, take northern Italy. Nope, Dodecanese are not yours, Britain. Let's also take some land in the Baltic. Looks like that's going to be the extent of our land gain. Istria. Ooh, we can take land from Austria. Why not? And the Rhineland. Like a Spanish Empire all over again. Let's see what the British give up on. Whatever they don't give up on is gonna be... Anything left alive? Reichskommissariats? No. I guess this is our little Spanish Empire at its greatest extent. We contributed something to the war, we got an Italy. And I think an Italy is all Spain deserves. But we also have our empire across Africa. Oof. Österreich is... How many points do we have? Vorarlberg, Tyrol... We're gonna take these though. Give me... There we go. Any navy? What is the what fleet does the German have? Do the Germans have left? Scharnhorst and Gneisenhower are ours. And let's see, Italy. Just take this fleet. There we go. Confirm and exit. Let's see what the effects are. Is Germany still alive? No. But I guess this is a way to have fun at Spain. If you refine the tanks, maybe produce the tanks earlier, and maybe if the AI changes to allow a longer game, this could have been a more fun scenario. But as it is, the Mediterranean is virtually a Spanish lake. We have Syria, we have Libya, we have Italy. We have this massive coastline here. It's Spanish. It's a Spanish lake. The British and non-Spanish shore is only a fraction of the Mediterranean. If you wanted to, you could dominate it. this has put Spain in a pretty good position, and it looks like the Soviets have already gone in against Japan. Very chaotic borders. We have a piece of land in the Baltic which we can develop. We have the Rhineland, which is cut off from our heartland, kind of like medieval times, and we have a piece of Austria. But this is my nationalist Spain video. I think I like this one better than the first one. Tell me what you think. But yeah, this is the most plausible path. Producing tanks, as I said, long run is the best thing. If Paradox changes the AI to be better, this could have been a more fun scenario. But this, I deal the hand I'm dealt. General Diamond Slayer, sign out for now.